the bell to start the round. Throws the jab but does not score. They better start with, and Chantel Cameron is down. Take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Lead, they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good counter punch. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Oh, and that changes everything. And that will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goalkeeper. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Can't find a home in that jab. Perfect counter shot. Straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
She catches and counters. Nice counter shot by her. These two fighters are made for one another. An uppercut does not score. Nope, that hook won't score. They have no respect for each other's punching power. See the heavy. So much for defensive abilities. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fight.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You'd like to see more jabs. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They exchange punches. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Beautiful counter punch. And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Look at the reach advantage for her.
So that was a fine, I think, an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent, because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. You catch them on the end of a jab. It takes and befuddles a fighter.
Ooh, Chantel Cameron just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much firepower here. Punch, counter punch. Good job stopping that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. She catches and counters. An all-action slugfest. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. How about that time counter shot? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And someone someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
A straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters. This could be the end. And they're down. It looks like this one's gonna see it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
To get back on their feet, but this is certainly a very dangerous time.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Estrada in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you've got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give you...
The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. In their eyes, they saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.